Hi everybody, welcome back to Casco Travels. Hey, I got some stuff I want to talk to you about today. We got a Cruise Carnival Corporation canceling itineraries and sailings. We have another cruise lines that people are falling ill on, and we have a couple that got caught doing things they shouldn't do on a cruise ship. You know, these stories are going to be very interesting. So let's just dig in. Y'all stay tuned right after this, and we'll get right to it. Okay, so I want to tell you about the Carnival Cruise Corporation. They are canceling 12 itineraries on cruise ships due to the Red Sea. That's an ongoing conflict over there with the war and everything going on. And these cruise lines, they're not going to put you in harm's way. So bear with them, because they can't change what's going on over there, but they can change their itineraries to keep you safe. We got military ships being shot at and everything, so they're going to do everything they can to avoid that area for right now. So just keep in mind that those cruise ships are changing itineraries over there. There's 12 of them altogether, and it's part of the Carnival Cruise Corporation. We don't know how long this is going to keep going on, and we don't know when the end to this is going to be, to where things get back to normal, because, you know, they may even avoid it for a while after the fact too. So, you know, keep that in mind on that. Now we're going to switch gears a little bit and talk about the Cunard Queen Victoria out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Remember, I talked in one of my last videos where the Carnival Elations had a illness on board? Well, guess what? The Queen Victoria has got the same thing. It's gastrointestinal virus. That's right. I'm going to say it nicely. Going to the bathroom a lot and throwing up a lot. This could really ruin a cruise. So, washing your hands, hand sanitizer, washy. Don't cough on the food. Turn your head if you're going to sneeze. Just do your part and try not to spread this virus. Sometimes they got these little like gloves, plastic gloves and stuff up there near the buffet area. Put those on. It ain't going to take you but a second, and you're not going to look different than anybody else up there at the buffet. So put your glove on. Dip. Hey, if that person's standing over there next to you making fun of you for wearing a glove, let them get sick. At least you're not going to. Use the glove. You have upped your chances of not getting this virus. So, you know, wash. They got the sinks before you go into the buffet area. If they don't, there's a bathroom right around the corner. Wash your hands before you go to the buffet. Wash your hands when you're leaving. And remember, don't touch your face. No, don't rub your eyes. Don't rub your nose. Don't put your hand in your mouth. And chances are you won't get sick on these cruises. So just keep that in mind. And don't do it. It's just so important that you don't do that. Switching gears just a minute. Don't get caught doing something you shouldn't do on a cruise ship. like getting caught by one of the cameras out on your cruise balcony. Don't do it. The next story I'm going to tell you is, well, it's got to do with Mary Jane. Marijuana. Doobie. A joint. Well, a whole lot more than a joint. This couple decides they're going to go to this very prominent person's cabin. They go in this cabin, they're living it up, they're doing this and doing that, and evidently they're smoking it up a little bit too. The authorities are called. Well, here come the authorities to the room. They search the room, they're looking in the room and stuff like that, and they find it. Yep, you guessed it. They found his marijuana. 56 bags. That's right, 56 bags of sealed marijuana. In a cruise cabin on a cruise ship. So, wow. How do you get 56 bags of marijuana on a cruise ship? That's amazing. But anyway, while they're in there searching this room, old girl done walked down the hallway to her cabin. Well, they think a minute and they're like, hey, we need to go check her a minute. So they're going down, they're going to check her. So they go down to her cabin and, ooh, what do they smell? Marijuana coming from that room too. So they search that room. Guess what they found? Yeah, they found marijuana in that room too. 56 sealed bags. Wait a minute. Didn't I just say they found 56 in the other room? 56 sealed bags in both rooms. People, that's like over 100 pounds of marijuana. That's what the articles are saying. So this guy's claiming he's got a medical card for marijuana and all this. It's legal and blah. Well, they let him know real quick. It's not legal on a cruise ship. You cannot have this marijuana on a cruise ship. You cannot have any illegal substance on a cruise ship. Controlled substances such as illegal drugs. You cannot have them on a cruise ship. It says it in their policies. It says it in their guidelines. Read up on all that before you get on the cruise ship. Save yourself heartache, headache, and money. You wasted your money. You wasted your money on this cruise ship if you get caught with marijuana. Because guess what? The next you go to, you're getting off. You got to find your own way back home. And then you got to answer to the authorities. Don't do it. It's pretty simple. Now I want to talk to you about a story that I found. Let's see, I've talked to you about the sailings, the itineraries getting canceled and moved around. I've talked to you about the sickness on board the Cunard Victoria or Cunard Queen Victoria. And I've talked to you about the people that got caught with the marijuana. Now let's talk to you. I found this one. It's Carnival Elations. Remember I talked to you back, it was probably about a week or so ago. I think it was last week really, on Carnival Elations, where they had the problem with the gastrointestinal problem on their cruise ship too. Now keep in mind, that cruise ship's out of Jacksonville. The other cruise ship was out of Fort Lauderdale. So there is a big distance there, and it may not even be related. But Carnival Relations is experiencing another problem. They have experienced a cruise speed problem. So they're going to be delayed getting back into port. This did happen today, early this morning, February 1st, 2024, and they experienced these problems. So this has already taken place, and disembarkation and embarkation is probably all delayed, and that's if they get the cruise speed fixed. They got to get that cruise speed fixed before they go back out. So just keep all that in mind, if you're down there in that area, and if you were going to board that ship or whatever, hey, if you got on the cruise ship, enjoy it, have a good time. Don't worry about the problems. Just make sure that you're doing the things that you need to do to protect you and your vacation. Now, I would like to stop just a minute and ask you, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you a thing except for the little key you hit to subscribe. The energy, the energy. Subscribe. That's all. That's all it takes to keep up to date with cruise news. So we enjoy having you here. I love what I do. So let me keep you informed. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about this too while we're on here today. I want to talk to you about a cruise vacation versus a land vacation. Well, to me, I would prefer a cruise over a land vacation, because my lodging, my eats, my travel, my destinations, all this, it's all included in one price. Whereas if I go out and hop in the RV, yeah, my lodging, I've got it, but there's still an expense to it. Fuel, and if I'm going from East Coast to West Coast, fuel gets higher going west, so that raises my expenses. Then you got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You have to pay for that each time. And, when you get to your destination, you got to pay for your entertainment. Well, guess what? Entertainment on a cruise ship is already included. A lot of times when you get off the cruise ship, they have a lot of entertaining things there that you can do that don't cost a dime. You can go to the beaches that don't cost nothing. You can go snorkeling in areas that don't cost nothing. You can go into the city that don't cost nothing. Maybe a taxi cab. Hey, it's a lot less than what you would spend somewhere else, because you're going to be doing all that kind of stuff and paying for all of it. So just keep that in mind when you're out making your vacations or whatever. But that's just me now. I would prefer cruising over a land vacation, but I do like both. So it just depends on how much money you got to spend. But enjoy your vacation. Enjoy who you're with. Family is everything. Enjoy the person you're with. If it's your significant other, enjoy that time you're with that person. Now, I would like to leave you with this one note. Treat that person like you would want to be treated if you were in their shoes at that time, because you never know if it's going to be you. You could be in any situation at any time needing help. Remember that person out there. Thank you. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.